As Jesus passed by, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked Jesus, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" They asked this because in those days it was thought that physical disabilities or disease was caused by sin. There had to be a reason, and sin seemed logical. Are things so different today? Do we subconsciously judge others for who they are?
Neither he nor his parents sinned. It is so that the works of God might be made visible through him. We have to do the works of the one who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world.
When he had said this, he spat on the ground and made clay with the saliva and smeared the clay on the blind man's eyes, saying,
"Go wash in the pool of Siloam."
His neighbors and those who had seen him earlier as a beggar asked,
"Isn't this the one who used to sit and beg?"
It is, or, well, maybe it just looks like him.
The blind man was excited to share this miracle with everyone. Surely everyone would be as thrilled as he was. He would probably be welcomed back to the synagogue.
Yes, it's me.
How is it that your eyes have become open?
This man called Jesus, he made clay, and he anointed my eyes, and told me to go wash at Siloam. So I went there and washed, and I was able to see.
Thus begins another miracle, that of transformation. In this step, he only knows that a man named Jesus healed him.
Well, where is he?
I don't know.
They brought the one who was once blind to the Pharisees. Now Jesus had made clay and opened his eyes on the Sabbath. This was not okay to work or even perform miracles on the Sabbath. The Pharisees also asked him how he was able to see.
He made clay and put it on my eyes, and I washed, and I can see.
This man is not from God because he does not keep the Sabbath.
Yes, but if he makes this man see on the Sabbath, is that really a sin?
What do you have to say about him since he opened your eyes?
He is a prophet.
The man comes to the second realization that this man called Jesus is a powerful prophet. Now word was getting around. Many of those who knew the person did not believe he had been born blind and gained his sight. So they summoned his parents, asking them,
"Is this your child who you say was born blind? How does he now see?"
"We know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. We do know how he sees now, nor do we know how he opened his eyes, or who opened his eyes. Ask him. He is of age. He can speak for himself."
His parents said this because they were afraid. The Pharisees had already agreed that if anyone acknowledged him as Christ, he would be expelled from the synagogue. They felt trapped. The synagogue was their entire support system. What would happen if they lost this lifeline? And surely these wise men know God better, and so better to disavow their son than face the wrath of the entire community, or worse, a vengeful God. A second time, the people said to the one who had been blind,
Give God praise. We know that this man Jesus is a sinner.
He may be a sinner. I do not know. One thing I do know is I was blind, and now I see.
What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes?
Are you being serious right now? I told you. But you don't listen, okay? Why do you want to hear it again? Do you want to become his disciples too?
this final transformation of completeness, as the blind man publicly acknowledges he is now a disciple of the Christ, as we celebrate on Easter Vigil with our new Catholics.
You are the one that is that man's disciples. We are disciples of Moses. We know that God spoke to Moses, but we do not know where this one is from.
This is what's so amazing, that you do not know where he is from, yet he opened my eyes. We know that when one is devout and does his will, God listens to him. It is unheard of that anyone ever opened anyone's eyes who was born blind. Look at me. See. If this man were not from God, he would not be able to do anything.
Some wanted to be convinced, but also worried about the opinion of others, and the fear won out. So they joined the others in their abuse, saying,
You were born totally in sin, and are you trying to teach us?
sometimes all that is needed for mob mentality is a little encouragement. So the blind person was assaulted and
Yeah.
thrown out of the town.
Yeah, okay.
He stood confused and hurt, but also with a certain peace and confidence deep in his soul. When Jesus heard that they had thrown him out, he went to him and said,
Do you believe in the Son of Man?
The blind one knows he has been involved in a miracle, and his excitement soars anew. Yes!
Who is he, sir, that I may believe in him?
You have seen him. The one speaking with you is he.
Though the blind man had not seen with his eyes, as he had been blind when he met Jesus, he had indeed seen him. He was blind, but now he sees.
Yes, I do believe.
I came into this world for judgment, so that those who do not see might see, and those who do see might become blind.
Some of the Pharisees who were with him heard this and said to him,
Surely we are not also blind, are we?
If you were blind, you will have no sin. But now you are saying, we see, so your sin remains. The gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.